Excellent connection. Excellent. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the podcast. Welcome. It is just me. It's just your host, Ayande Joseph today, joined by no one, but that's okay because today we have a banger in store. I know it is almost midnight, but let's get it. High energy, busy day. We're in finals period. It doesn't matter. Visual verse, here we are. Today we are ranking every single Star Wars movie, TV show, action figure, whatever. I'm just kidding. Just movies and TV shows. But right here I have all the list. Shout out ChatGPT for helping me arrange it all. We have, I think there's over 30 different, I think there's 12 movies and no, it's less than 30. Because there's 12 movies and there's 20 TV shows. That includes like the kids TV shows. I can show that. Um this is where I got the list from. Star Wars official. So yeah, there's 20 TV shows, but like some of them have like the Lego, like the four Lego ones, which I have seen this one. I haven't seen these three. This one's good, I can't lie. But the other ones I can't speak for. We have all the animated ones, which I've seen. Oh, I didn't put Visions on there. I have not seen Young Jedi. I don't know if that's good or not. I can't lie. But, but, we shall see. Oh wait, that's cool. You can see who's participating. Okay. Yeah. So I could add Visions on there, although I've not seen all of it, so that might not be fair. I have seen all of the live action except Skeleton Crew, but like, who's seen that? Let's be honest. All right, and then we also have all the films, which I've seen all of them. So without further ado, I think how I want to do this is just go down the list. I'm gonna rate each of them out of 10. 10 feels so like small though. Like I need like 100. I need something to work with. So I think I'm gonna do it out of 100. Oh, the current resolution is, oh, which is not supported for. Oh, okay. I might be streaming too high of a bit rate. It looks like. Um, how do I change that without restarting the whole thing? Let us see. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Let's do this. Would it mess? Is it messing it up that bad though? Let me check on my phone to see if it's bad or not. Damn. Also, like Loki getting over a cough slash I have allergies slash I'm dying on the inside. Also, like Loki getting over a cough slash I have allergies slash I'm dying. Okay, that's not. It doesn't look bad. Unless I get like a get out of here like error. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing right now. Um, Needless to say, let's get straight to it. So Star Wars: A New Hope, the original. These are also listed in not chronological order, but in the order that they were released. So that's the order we will be rating them by. Let's do the first one: Star Wars: A New Hope. Now, honestly, I feel like when I think of Star Wars, or when people think of Star Wars, this is usually the first thing they think of: Tatooine, desert planet, Luke, chilling, being a bot, being a nobody. And the fact that George Lucas had the vision for this world and really placed us in it and made us believe in it, we got to give him the props for it. I think I did oh, okay, they're gonna keep spamming if the errors. Are they gonna crash out? Oh, stream status is poor. Okay, we don't want it to be poor. We don't want it to be poor. The current bit rate is on the American bit. If I end it then redo it, would that mess it up though? I feel like that would mess it up. Output. um, let's see. What is it? Oh, it's locked right now because I'm literally streaming. Are they gonna get mad at me? Like, YouTube, chill. Um, okay. I don't want to end it then redo it though. I feel like that's trash. Like, what's going on, YouTube? It's whatever. We're gonna let them. They can keep yelling at me until it doesn't work. We gonna keep doing it. Um, Yes, Star Wars, New Hope, set everything up, put us on the map. Shout out Star Wars again. All right. So I think for my rating, I'm gonna give this 95 out of 100, and I'm doing this relative to Star Wars, not like actual movies. Not saying that Star Wars aren't actual movies, but like you know what I mean, like not like other movies. So 95 out of 100. I feel like that's solid. I feel like that is again probably one of the top three movies just because of how original and how creative it was. Really set it apart. Honestly, that might need to be a 96. Really get into the semantics here. Okay, The Empire Strikes Back. Sometimes I have to remind myself which is which. Don't get mad at me. Empire Strikes Back. That's Hoth. That's Luke freezing and not destroying, and cutting up that polar bear thing. Um, Now honestly, I feel like this was a great movie as well. I think I also rated this pretty highly on the Dagobah. Attempting to convert Luke to the dark side. This is also a really good movie, just because the plot twist that Darth Vader was Luke's father. Like no one saw that coming. I mean, my dad spoiled it for me, so I did see it coming. Pause. But this was a good movie. And you see like Darth Vader go crazy, almost catches them. I think this is a 94 out of 100. Just because it's also peak. It's also peak. It's also peak up there, setting the standard. Okay, The Return of the Jedi. Oh, that's also a really good movie. But I think I'm gonna go 90 out of 100 on this one, because you have the Jabba Wookiees. What are the name? The little not Wookiees. What are the little furry dudes' names? They probably have them in here. The Ewoks. You can't tell me that someone told me that like Star Wars, every time they have a new trilogy, they always try to pick like a cutesy animal. That way they can sell toys for them. So you remember like the penguin ones in the Penguin Star Wars. Penguin Star Wars. This one, these little cute dudes, I forget what they're called, but I remember someone telling me that Star Wars always includes a cutesy person like this to sell toys. Anyways, that being said, I'm giving Return of the Jedi 90 out of 100. Still really, really good. Great story. The good guys win. We're happy. Boom. Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. Now, this one really switched it up, the pace and the everything. I feel like, whoa. If you see, if I start crashing out, I apologize again. I'm a little bit sick, but we move. Also, I don't know if that's too close. Hopefully it's not too close. But basically, The Phantom Menace, for me, switched it up, as I said. I mean, it definitely is a higher quality movie than the previous three, but I don't think that means that it is necessarily better. So we have our introduction to Darth Maul, who is him. I'm not the biggest fan of little Anakin, I won't lie. Jar Jar Binks, also not the biggest fan. I know a lot of people love him, but no, thank you. So we are going to give this one, I think, an 86 out of 100. So you can see that was an alarm to write in my journal. Let's take this time to take a break, talk about mental health. The 5-minute journal. Make sure you do this for 5 minutes a day. Stay strong up here. Anyways, going back. Star Wars Attack of the Clones. Now, I can't lie, I do forget this movie. It's been a minute since I've seen it. Let me refresh myself. Yoda. Oh, he's such a G. He's such him. He's him. Okay, it's one of Jango Fett, right? Jango. That was the time to break away from the god. Okay. Oh, this is the one where it's like, I feel like this one, the fact that like I don't remember it, I feel like says a lot about it. So definitely gonna keep decreasing in quality. Watching the Transformers take root. Oh, I time at the Vision. 10 years after. Dang. So he was like young in this movie then too. Anakin discovers his love for Padme as well as his own darker side. Okay, so I feel like I slightly remember this one, but I don't really. I think this one might take a little dip in quality and go 78 out of 100, just because like I feel like if you don't remember it, that says a lot about the movie. Nothing against it again. I feel like it was like a mediocre movie for sure. Revenge of the Sith. I remember this one a lot better. Do I remember it really, really well? No. I remember that. Oh, that's like Frodo Baggins from. You can't tell me this is not Frodo Baggins crazy. We'll say. You can't tell me this is not him, bro. You can't tell me. Oh, they got no. Oh yeah, Bilbo. That's Bill. Oh, right here. Look at him crashing out, bro. Can't tell me it's not the same editing CGI. Anyways, discover the true power of the dark side in Star Wars. Years after onto the Clover, blah blah blah. Into I do remember the galaxy-wide battle that we saw in the beginning where he just slaps Count Dooku. That was good. Um, Plot to rule the galaxy. Oh my goodness. Order 66, crazy, so depressing. Just okay, so I feel like this movie was definitely better than Attack of the Clones. So, oh, I could make this all into a table, but I feel like that's a lot. I could have chat do it though. No, I'm good. So I'll give Star Wars Revenge of the Sith a. Let's give it a 90. Is crazy. I was just writing, I was just typing crazy. Let's do 82. Actually, but is this better than the Phantom Menace? I feel like I didn't really enjoy the Phantom Menace that much, TBH. So I'm gonna just do. I'm just gonna like mess the numbers, cook the books a little bit. All right, there we go. That way everything looks nice, looks sweet. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. So this is Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the movie, and this is the one where Ahsoka becomes Anakin's apprentice. So I think that this was like a solid movie. I don't think it was anything crazy other than just introducing Ahsoka. I forget what else happened. I can't lie. And so for that, I'm gonna give it a 75 out of 100. And this is the first animated thing we've come up on the list yet. Also, that was really early. 2008 is crazy. Wait, let's just so you guys. No, I'm not trolling. Um, where is it? This one right here. So I forget everything that happens, but the Clone Wars was just also peak. So really, really good. Um, Also, let me go back over here. Nice. Okay. Now, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the TV show. This is a different ball game. Now, this is what some people say is the best Star Wars. Period. Me, I'm not one of those people. Although season 7 was absolutely phenomenal. Need I remind you, Ahsoka. Oh, is that how you spell her name? Yeah, Ahsoka versus Darth Maul fight. This is one of the best animated fight scenes I've ever seen, specifically in Star Wars. If you have not seen this, go check it out. And Ahsoka's entrance into Mandalore was so fire. But I feel like on a grand scheme of things, Star Wars: The Clone Wars has to be at least. I don't want to go. What's the 96? I think it might be up there. Dave Filoni really did his thing. I might do 95 out of 100 because I don't know if it's better than the original. Because I know there were some episodes that weren't as good, some episodes that were awesome, such as season 7. But in totality, we'll give 95 out of 100. Star Wars Rebels. Now, this is one of my personal favorite shows and one of my personal favorite Star Wars anything. I feel like they completely cooked and did their thing with this show. Ezra Bridger, I resonated deeply with him, and I'm kind of upset of how badly they messed up his and Sabine Wren's character in Ahsoka, the live action show, but we can get to that later. Star Wars Rebels, I'm I'm giving it 96 out of 100, y'all. I'm giving it 96 out of 100. To me, it's like the core of what Star Wars is. It's like how the Fantastic Four is like the family of Marvel. The Rebels are the family of Star Wars, and I will die on that hill. And it's such a great story. So if you have not seen it, go check it out. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Now, I feel like I remember everything that happened in this movie, but I feel like I also don't. I just feel like there was a lot going on. Like it was all over the place. We had old Harrison Ford, Han Solo. Um, I mean, the fact of the matter is that they were just adding random things for just to make money. So this was all a cash grab at this point. So it's like, how much can we really say we enjoyed it on like a personal level? They're desperate for help. Ray, but that Ray and Finn, when Finn escaped at the beginning, and we had that Poe. Okay, I like it's not. I don't know if it's. I'm not getting. This is where I'm starting to get into trouble with like the diehard fans. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I watch everything. Am I a diehard fan? Probably not. But because like now I'm gonna start comparing it with these movies already ranked. So I think I'm gonna have to go Star Wars: The Force Awakens, definitely in the '80s, and it's definitely the best of the what do you call it? Prequel sequels, the sequel trilogy. Definitely the best of the sequel trilogy. So we're gonna give this an 80. I'll give it an 86 out of 100 because I feel like it was solid. All right, now we get to my favorite Star Wars anything, and that is Rogue One. If you have not seen this movie, you're tripping. If you have seen this movie, you know exactly what I'm about to do, and you know why. Now, is it 100? I don't think so. I think I'm reserving that for one specific show, Andor. Sorry to spoil it, but Rogue One was absolutely brilliant. I mean, literally no force wielders. I think that is such a benefit. As much as I do love seeing someone with a lightsaber go crazy, I think it's even better to see the regular citizens and human beings of the Star Wars universe. I said this in one of my recent videos, but like the Star Wars universe is so expansive, and we've disproportionately seen force wielders who in reality are like myths. Like they don't come around a lot. I guess we did see Darth Vader in this movie, which was cool, but like there wasn't like a Jedi, so it was not. It was like more of a villainous force wielder, as in us seeing a Sith. I don't think that took away. I think that just made us feel really intimidated and scared by the Empire and showing us the extent of their control. So I'm giving 98 out of 100. Deal with it. Star Wars: The Last Jedi. This one, I low-key forget. But I low-key did like part of it. I can't lie. Like the middle section where that one lady like sacrificed herself. Finn and Rose can't go on their mission. Rose was pissing me off, bro. That was just like why we don't that was just a diversity hire. No offense to Rose. I love Rose. But like that was just a diversity hire. We can all admit that. So was Finn at the end of the day. Like Finn should have been a Jedi, but that's a story for another day. So let's do this one. This might be in the 70s, bro. This might be 78 ski. Cause like I like the story more than. All right, well, when we have the two of the same, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Solo, a Star Wars story. This one, there were parts of it I actually did like. I hate saying this because I did like some parts of it, but like it just didn't do its thing. I forget what happened. This is probably the lowest one on the list. Gonna give it it's in the 60 for sure. I don't want to be too mean, but I'll do 68. Star Wars Resistance. Now, let me put y'all on, because I know a lot of people have not seen this before. This one is actually dope. I actually really, really enjoyed this series, and you need to give it a try if you have time to watch something new. So, Star Wars Resistance. What is it about? It's like these little kids. Someone was roasting me on my TikTok, so I posted a video about liking this, but like basically these kids are just chilling on like a planet, right? And they're racers. But it's actually fun. There's good story writing, good like character building and all that. So screw that person who ever commented that. But this is good. I can't lie. I recommend it. Is it going in the 90s? Yeah, it's going in the 90s. Deal with it. But I feel like I had a fun time watching it. Next, The Mandalorian. Now, The Mandalorian lost his way. It started off strong. I can't lie. The first season, it had me. The second season, part of it had me. The third season, anyways. Pedro Pascal. He's probably one of my favorite actors. And he does an absolute phenomenal job in this role as the gunslinger, Western cowboy-ish, mercenary, whatever. But I feel like the story and the writing has just decreased so drastically within the last couple of seasons that I have to reduce the points. But at its peak, it was really, really good. So let's not ignore that. So this score is not reflective of the entire show. It is solely what's happening right now. Okay, so let's do a solid. And with the Baby Yoda, they try to do the not diversity hire, but they try to get us a little bit right there. So I want to do. Is 92 too nice? I think 93 is perfect. 93 is good because it deserves kudos for trying something new. It's the first Star Wars TV show, so it really laid the groundwork for a lot of other TV shows. Some that most I don't like, one that I do like, Andor. Sorry. Okay. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. This was just lazy writing. I'm sorry, Jake Abrams. What's his? Not Jake Abrams. That's a friend person. I'm sorry, J.J. Abrams. This was just like you could have done better, bro. Like, it was a letdown. What I do, The Last Jedi was 78. This one might have to be like 75. Definitely worse than The Last Jedi. Maybe even 74. It's just like you have it, and then they didn't even have it. They didn't have it. The sequels, they didn't have it. So it's like there's not much we could have expected, but they just lost it. They lost the plot. The Book of Boba Fett. This one also is gonna be in the 60s for me. I forget what happened. Truly, the only redeeming factor was that we had everyone but Boba Fett in it, including the Mandalorian, Luke Skywalker, and Ahsoka, which is kind of crazy. But why is it? I would be pissed if I was the Boba Fett actor, because it's like, this is my show. He has 3 seasons of his own show. Why am I wasting my own screen time for this? Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Next, let's go on to the Bad Batch. Now, the Bad Batch is quality. I won't lie. I had a great time watching it. But the second season, actually, the second season was good. The second season was good. I just feel like it dragged on for too much. Like, they were around for too long in a sense. Like, I know it was 3 seasons. That's why I didn't like it. The second season was like filler. Sorry if I keep hitting my microphone. The second season was filler. That's why I did not like it. Or I did like it, but that's not why I didn't love it. So, yes, no, maybe. The Bad Batch, I'm giving that. I put it in the 80s. I'm gonna give it an 85. I feel like that's fair, because it's like, it's decent, and then it's kind of funny because I'm forgetting what I rated these ones. When I see them stack up, I might rearrange later. So like, chill on me. Obi-Wan Kenobi. This show was a letdown. Talking about a letdown. They had Hayden Christensen. They had Peter Ewan. What the fuck his name is? I mean, whatever his name is. Apologies. Whatever his name is. And they still fumbled. Like, they had everyone. Like, why? I don't care about baby Leia. Leave her alone. And the black girl, what was her name? Now, that was a diversity hire. I'm sorry. But why is she hunting Darth Vader? That made no sense. And why is she yelling out every move? And it's like, when she stabbed the Grand Inquisitor, we know he doesn't die. Shout out Ezra Bridger and Kanan Jarrus. But like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are we like building it up like the suspense just wasn't there for me, and I wasn't really like drawn in like I was in other shows. And they had everything. They have the recipe. They know how to do it. But like, do it right. So I'm gonna give Obi-Wan Kenobi. Is I think it's in the 70s, man. I think it's in the 70s. Like, I'm sorry, but okay. So this is like really no explanation required. Just gonna hit a cool 100 out of 100. If you don't understand, you really need to watch the show. I just watched episode 8 of the show. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's like one of the first shows I've seen that gets better and better for every single episode. Like, I genuinely don't know how they do that. Like, they outdo themselves previously. And they're on episode 19, damn it. And they're still getting better and better. So I'm like, it's 100 out of 100, bro. Like, Star Wars, it's peak Star Wars storytelling. I think the best thing is that it's not just great Star Wars, it's just great storytelling in general. So it's like, anyone could necessarily watch this, even if you're not a Star Wars person, and understand the gravity of the Empire and the whole universe. And I feel like it's so important. I'm gonna monologue for a second. I feel like it's so important because of right now where we are in society and in life, and about how now more than ever there's a lot of protests and division within our society. So it's like, people, I think, are gonna resonate with this heavily because it reciprocates things that we're seeing in life right now. But I'll stop. Yeah, I'll move on. So 100 on 100, you all get the point. Tales of the Jedi. Now, this was about Dooku turning bad and about Ahsoka going crazy. So the Ahsoka story was absolutely brilliant. I loved how we got to see how Anakin, because we already saw a lot of Anakin and Ahsoka during Clone Wars, but obviously that stopped a long time ago, and we know what happened with Anakin afterwards. So I think it was really cool to see how Anakin helped to prepare Ahsoka. That way, if anything crazy happened, Order 66, then she would be prepared. And I love how they prepared us, the viewers, for leading us directly into that moment where she has to do exactly what Anakin taught her. Honestly, I might go watch that after this. Like, that was... You might have to watch that right now. We at what? We at 24? Actually, no, I can't because of the audio. But it's like... that scene... Sorry, if you haven't seen that scene, you need to go see that scene. It's really, really good. And it's just like reminds you of Dave Filoni. I think he's in charge of these ones. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure he does these ones. Let me go back here. He better, bro. Shout out Ezra Bridger. Um, let's see. Oh, it doesn't say who writes it. I think it's Dave. Oh, we'll just assume it's Dave Filoni. He does everything Clone Wars. But Ahsoka was absolutely brilliant. Count Dooku, I think it was cool seeing his path towards the other side and like seeing how he went against Yaddle, which was kind of cool. Like I remember that clearly little battle they had, and so I feel like that was interesting. So Tales of the Jedi did a great job. I also just really enjoy the animation of Star Wars. Like even though the quality isn't that high tier, they still do a really really great job with everything they do. So I'll give this. I definitely went in the 90s. I think I'll do a solid 90 out of 100. Okay, Ahsoka. Actually, oh yeah, yeah. Sorry for my bad, y'all. Apologies again. I got this. I need some water or something. Got me a little bit. Okay, Ahsoka. Ahsoka also had so much promise. I mean, they literally got Hayden Christensen to come back. Alexandria Daddario, or that's the white girl. Whatever. I forget her name. Sorry, but the Ahsoka actress, they got her back from Mandalorian. We got Ezra Bridger. We got Sabrine Wren. We got the random robot dude that I don't really like with the little ears, horns thing. The Kylo Ren lightsaber looking head. Anyway, they could have done a lot better. They could have done a lot worse. I was proud that they didn't completely fumble. I feel like it was cool to introduce a different galaxy and to take us into a different side of the universe and really showing how massive it is and the potential for the future. And I love that we got our boy Ezra Bridger back and that we left Sabine Wren because I really could have done without her forever. Just kidding. I love Sabine Wren. She was amazing in Rebels. But in this movie, in this TV show, they ruined her character. They made her annoying. Like, bro, that was terrible. And she got stabbed and she survived? Like, are we serious? Oh, I hate when they do that. Like, stop making new ways. If death is such a finite thing in real life, and when you use it in TV shows and you kill someone or you make it seem like they're gonna die, and then they pull them back from pretty much death, I feel like that illegitimizes your story. Because why would you go all the way to that standard just to bring it back? If you're gonna go all the way, go all the way. Kill her. I'm sorry, Sabine Wren. I do love you, but the actress was not doing it for me in this show. Anyways, the show was fun to watch, and it was cool. There was a couple cool scenes. Ahsoka actress did a phenomenal job, in my opinion. The other actresses, like the two, like Shin and Rin, whatever the people's name were, they were annoying me a little bit. But anyways, so it was cool to see Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and the fact that it was the same actor that played him in Rebels, beautiful. All right, so Ahsoka, I'm gonna give this one. I think this is 80s. I'll do 85 out of 100. Because I did have high expectations and they still fumbled, but it is what it is. All right, Skeleton Crew, I have not watched. I have not heard much about it either, so I can't really, not really fair of me to rate it or whatever. All right, Tales of the Empire. Whew. This one was about, let me remind myself before I look like a fool. Tales of the Empire, this was about, what's her name? I forget her name, but they're about to tell me. This was about Morgan Elsbeth and Barriss Offee. Okay, I forget Morgan Elsbeth's story, but Barriss Offee had me shook. I was like, dang, that's really how they go. She really died. Sorry if you haven't seen it, but she dies. But like she sacrifices herself to help someone else understand more about themselves. Ugh. And I feel like this was deep, but not as good as the Jedi one. It's late at night, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me lock in. I don't drink coffee. I'm about to go sleep right after this. I can't lie. All right. Anyways, so we have Tales of the Empire. I think it was a couple steps down from Tales of the Jedi, so I'll give it 84 out of 100. The Acolyte. That is not happy fighting. That is upset, angry fighting. that might be as bad, if not worse, as a Solo story. Solo, a Star Wars story, my bad, released in 2018. 68 might be generous. I think this one might reach into the 50s. Actually, I won't be that mean. Actually, maybe I should. But it was completely ass. The only redeeming factor is that we got to glimpse Yoda's green, beautiful, tiny little head at the end of the story, which did make me happy. But the fact I had to make it through like 8 episodes of BS just for that was. Anyways, also, the fact that there were twins, the story was centered around twins. Shout out Sinners, did make it a lot more interesting and engaging for me. But it's still a 60 out of 100. That was boo boo. All right, Tales in the Underworld. I can't lie. I'm only halfway through the show right now. I have really enjoyed it, and I've heard that the other half is not good. So I've only seen the Ventress side of it, which honestly, having seen her starting in Clone Wars to guest surprise and Bad Batch to this, I love her. I love her redemption arc. She might be one of my favorite Star Wars characters just because she's tough. Like, she's literally her at the end of the day. I remember her and Obi-Wan teaming up, and I was like, yeah, I like her for sure. So her story was good. I heard Cad Bane's story is but I need to watch that. So for right now, Tales of the Underworld, I think it's worse than Tales of the Empire. So I'm gonna do 80 out of 100. But actually, I don't think it's that bad. 83 out of 100, right there, just a little bit worse. So I have to watch Cad Bane to see. Now hold on, there is the honorable mention that even Star Wars doesn't have up here, and that is the one, the only, the Free Maker Adventures. Now this is where it is freaking at. I love this show. Now, is it because it's made out of Legos? Probably. Is it because the main characters are black? Definitely. This was an absolutely banger of a show. This is like, there's like Ezra Bridger, and then there's this little black dude. I can't lie. If you have not seen this show, you need to watch it. This is going to be like 100. This might be biased. It definitely is biased. But the Free Maker Adventures. If you haven't watched it, it's really cool. It's actually kind of funny because I have an older brother and older sister. Older sister. And it kind of reminded me of our dynamic, just like how they were messing with each other and the love they demonstrated for each other. Anyways, boom. That is every single Star Wars movie and TV show rated. Now let's get to the other part of it. What's up, Connor Feldman? Connor. All right. Connor. I just finished rating all of them. And now we're going to rank and see how I did. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So I'm just going to do it like this. We got 94, 96, 82, 72. Do copy, delete. This was 84. So let's put this right here. 84. Oh, this might get messy. I can't lie. 75, 95. 95. I put the what? Oh, that's okay. I was about to say. I thought I was tripping for a second. Put this here. Actually, I hate when there's I'm trying to be nice and like, concise and good edits and all that. All right, 65, 96. Star Wars Rebels, 96, 96. It doesn't really matter if they're both the same, I assume. Or I'm making this. I decide what happens. 86. Where does this one go? I should have done the table. That probably would have been easier. 98. We know where that one goes. Right at the top. All right. Then we got The Last Jedi, which is right here. Boom. Let me delete this. All right. A Star Wars story. So we got 68. That makes sense. 90. Wow. Should I make a video on this? Like the highlights? Nah, that's a lot. Okay. 68, 93, The Mandalorian. I feel like this is like FIFA. I don't know if you guys have played FIFA before. It's like packing cards. Also, this is low-key fun. I should do this for Marvel. Let me know what other if people are watching right now. Let me know what other TV series and movie series to do this for, because this is kind of fire. Like, I feel like I have like a whole catalog now of like what I think each show is. Also, I just realized I could drag them. I can still do that because it is computer. So we do this 85, right there. I have to enter twice. That's not bad though. 75. Oh, give me. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry if I'm killing y'all eardrums. I can't lie. And then we got the homie Andor. Nice. Andor up here. Boom, boom. And we got Tales of the Jedi, which is gonna be 90. Right here. Boom, boom. All right, this looks like a pretty solid list. I cannot lie to you guys. 85 Ahsoka. That's low-key high. Okay, I might have to redo some of these because I'm like looking back and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. All right, so since it's question mark, I'm gonna put this at the bottom just because I do not know what I actually would rate it. All right, and then Freemaker Adventures. This is up here. All right, so we got, and then 84. Let me delete all this. 84. Nice, nice. I love when it comes together. Pause. 83. Boom, boom. Okay, so we have Divisional versus Star Wars list. Let's just go through, make sure everything looks right. Andor, definitely 100. Freemaker Adventures, that makes sense. Rogue One, right there. Star Wars: A New Hope, that's the original. Star Wars Rebels, just beautiful. The first family in Star Wars. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, this is the TV show, not the movie. Honestly, very, very solid as well. The Empire Strikes Back, yep, second movie ever made. The Mandalorian. Star Wars Resistance, is that high? Is that too high? Star Wars no, I really enjoyed it. Star Wars Return of the Jedi, yeah, 90, that's good. Tales of the Jedi, I feel like that's up there. The Force Awakens, that low-key feels high. The Force Awakens low-key feels high. I might bump this down to, but it's definitely better than Ahsoka though. It's definitely better than Ahsoka. It's definitely better than Ahsoka. Revenge of the Sith. Oh, I might be cooked for this. I need to make like a. Should I make like a blog? I've been thinking about that. I should make a blog, and I should make like a blog where like I weekly release like new movies and stuff. Like I should take this YouTube stuff more seriously. It's okay. Basically, I didn't mention this yet, but I'm trying to stream every single day for as long as possible. We'll see how that works. All right. Then we got the Bad Batch. Then we got Ahsoka. Revenge of the Sith, Tales of Empire, Tales of Underworld, right next to each other. The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, The Last Jedi, The Clone Wars, the movie. I just forget that, but I feel like it was better than I'm giving it credit for. Obi-Wan Kenobi, The Rise of Skywalker, Star Wars Story. Okay. Okay. Let me make this look prettier. So we're going to do this. Times New Roman. If I can find it. Boom. And let's do one of these. Did I do bullet points? Oh, why is it? I don't like how there's a. Am I really about to go through all of them? Hell yeah. Nope. But I think this is my final list right here, and I'm gonna have to release. I want to release this somewhere that way everyone can see. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, or let me know in the chat right now if what other shows or like cinematic universe I could do this for. I could even just do I could even do this for like movie series like Pirates of the Caribbean or Fast and Furious. I feel like those would be fun. But yeah, this is my definitive list, and that was fun. That was really fun. Hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. If you weren't catching this live, make sure to tune in next time. When I do this, I'm gonna try to maybe I do like Marvel tomorrow, honestly. But thank you guys so much again for watching and tuning in. If you just joined, make sure you go back and watch the beginning and let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, have a great evening. It is late. I'm tired. And I will see you next time.